Hey, it's me, Don. How are you? I was wondering when you would stop in. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. This is about Eastern Michigan and how the dew came from Hawaii to Seaway. The original concept for the city was to be New Hawaii, and they see it. But it stopped being that in 1893. It was only that for 8 years, and no one seems to see it. What happened is to become Khan. Khan instantly knew, what is Dew doing here? What are they trying to be? When they figured out that an ID was missing, he knew right away. They're trying to replace me or something. Something's going on. Unfortunately, several of them were in the MI programs that he was in, so he was readily being monitored, under scrutiny. They didn't know what to do at first because it was quite frightening for him, because this is his first venture into America. This is his first settled area, and everyone knew this is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. So what happened is now Dew is being paid, and Dew has no pay. Most of them are related to Vlad Tepes or the Chinese these days, and none of them pay for Dew to go to America to be away. We see a dream or something like this. I'm telling you, it was bad. It was the 1960s and 70s and maybe the 80s. Oh man, it was different. I'll tell you, because some people were well-to-do in the area. They were already well-to-do, and then these guys show up being somebody that they aren't. And then Sweet Nothing came out. When Sweet Nothing came out, they're like, oh hell no, this place is for vampires. And they started leaving. It's not good, because it used to be a very nice place, and the people here were very good to one another. Oh man, you don't even understand. When we put this out, Glenn demanded he write a song, and this song pissed them off. And I said, how would you know anything about what I see? So me and Glenn had an argument about a song, and he never produced it. He swears it's fine. So what happened is, I know he put the song on here, and I know it's Sun Do Shine. So what happened here is he said something in it that I don't see, but maybe they see. So what the problem is you don't see a problem. I wanted to know how we were away. How can Ka not have been the major part of this city anymore? And it's because of the people in Mount Clemens. And they've been there the whole time, and they've always been in contact with just the Dew, and the Dew was the one that sees the way they see. When they see this way, we see it. I was worried at first, but now I knew the truth. The city isn't corrupt, it's the people in it. Some of the people themselves were in it, and they knew that they were just long-time vampire hoarders or something. And I swear it's a vampire hole. Somebody said that at some point in time, that was a vampire hole. I never believed it, but maybe it was true. There's no such thing as a vampire hole. Not in the United States, and I'm quite certain of it. So anyways, that's pretty much the whole thing. But if you know how this plays out, have you ever seen A? The book they have, the Library of Congress, about the attacks and its incompletion? Oh, if you go there, you see book A. Oh man, it's as tall as a person. It's as wide as two persons. It's the biggest book I've seen in a long time. This book isn't even a book, it's just reports that the FBI and the PD took from all these different places. Half of it's just lies. Over half of it is just lies. The truth is buried in it. If you know what that's happened, it's because of this. It's because of this and this, that, and the other. MI-12 can't be seen, and MI-12 knew what was going on. That's what the problem is that it's hidden underneath the government's own rhetoric, and they can't touch it, and that's basically how the story went. If you know anything more about it, well, you knew already what happened. If you know what happens now, it's because of that sound machine, that damn thing, and then they tried to steal it more than 2 times. I've been around. You understand, people talk to me about these things. I hear it through the grapevine and all these other details. So I'll tell you, that's not a vampire hole. They were there to steal the sound machine. They were there to replace Ka, and everything went sideways when they tried to attack them. Because somebody already knew and somebody already saw it. So I'm telling you, if you know about this, you're doing okay, but this is not a good place. Most of the kids here got touched at some point in time. They've just been there touching every last child they see now. I don't care what you say, that's disgusting. Most of them people should have been transported out of there as soon as they did it. But the COD don't see that way. You don't understand, they don't see much of anything. And this is the perfect place for them to hide and imbibe American citizens, the vampires. This is a gump. This is a crop. And that looks like about it.